Remember when I said the JBL 710BT was the best sound quality under $100? Well, if you're actually spending $100, then this is the one I might actually recommend you buy. This is the JBL 660NC, and in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly why. Surprising what you can get for the money these days. The 660NC is constructed soundly and designed in some typical JBL ways. Metal headband and hard plastics bound by the tightest of seams makes this headphone the stuff of budget value dreams. Adding a speckled fabric finish makes this smart, not jazzy. Hell, I think this headphone looks downright snazzy. But while looks might get you a drink at the bar, it's comfort and feel that really take a headphone far. And comfy it is for my medium-sized head, although it is a bit heavy and it really does clamp. Combined with those small ear pads for the larger-headed amongst us, my seal of approval, I cannot stamp. Still, if this does fit you, they've put in some thought here. Left and right marked so clearly, and ear cups that swivel both in and out to fit you just so dearly. Now, one thing they did not save money on was buttons. 6 of them all in all, some distinctive and others, well, making it feel a bit cluttered. You can get used to it. In fact, you have to. There is no customization available. Then again, if everything is right there and it works, the logic of this approach is unassailable. Now, it does come with an app, and one that I do enjoy. Now, it is bright orange, but this is not just a toy. You get your ANC controls and a really cool EQ, more on that later. The ability to hear yourself on a call. Heck, it's even got autoplay and pause. That's right, this $80 headphone has on-head detection, not to mention multi-point for up to 2 devices. It seems this $80 headphone has it all. Now, there's an audio mode for audio quality and a video mode to prioritize latency, but honestly there's not much of a difference. It's why in this video I'm barely giving it a reference. Now, when it comes to sound quality, ANC goes first. It's nothing special as such. Low frequency does get cut and high frequencies not so much. Now, transparency on the other hand is downright unnatural. Then again, it's $80, it does the job. I'm not trying to hate on it, I'm just being factual. As to listening music, actual sound quality, this headphone does sound bright. Clear, yes, but something's not right. Treble's been pushed up for clarity, and that alone is never the right way. Especially when those lower mids seem to lack a certain je ne sais quoi. Look, they just sound a bit thin, okay? Now, deep bass does rumble, but that point of impact, it lacks might. And let's face it, for explosions and for drums, you and I, we need that bite. Yet fear not, EQ comes to our aid. Lots of bands to play with and nerd out on, and to ensure that we're never getting laid. Still, not perfect, I confess, and as an audiophile, finer control I do seek. Still, there's plenty to work with, so how about we have a little tweak? Add a touch at 125 and 252, just a dB or so. Not much, just to bring back that bass oomph. But back to 0 by 500, please. We do not want to mess up that mid-range, especially not when we have EQ controls like these. Then at 1 and 2 kHz, just a little bit of gain, just to add a little bit to that mid-range without causing any strain. Come 5 kHz, a downward shush to tame that treble that JBL has so unnaturally pushed. But fear not the loss, comes 16 Hz gate, we bring it all back up again to preserve that sense of air and space. And last but not least, let's hear that microphone sound and chat about battery life with traffic all around. 40 hours on a single charge, and that's with volume at 80. Okay, little caveat, these headphones don't get that loud, you kind of have to run them at 70 or 80% all the time. Now, where was I? Oh yes, 40 hours on a single charge, volume at 80 with ANC on. But there's nothing to fear even if the battery is gone. 10 minutes on that quick charge and it'll go 4 hours long. So it's not a perfect headphone, but I'd argue that EQ does come in clutch. And for this build quality and construction, $80 does not seem like much. Especially when you're getting ANC and great battery life. Not to mention fast charging and multi-point, and frankly at this price point, approval from the wife. But all this only applies to that $80 price. If you're paying full retail, well, That is plenty. And at that price, I strongly suggest you check out the Sony CH720. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe because this channel is here to stay, and honestly, you need to go check out that Sony video. Till then, stay happy, stay peaceful, stay colorful. Namaste.